November is National Hospice Month, and we're joined by Catherine with more information on hospice care. Thank you so much for joining us on Good Day NWA.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So Catherine, for people who may not be familiar with Circle of Life, tell us about the services that you provide.
Sure. So we are a nonprofit hospice provider. We are the largest nonprofit in the area, and we serve all of Washington, Benton, Madison, and Carroll counties.
Wow.
Most of the people we care for are in their homes, nursing homes, assisted living, about 90%.
Okay.
And then at any given time, about 10% of our total patient population is in one of our inpatient hospice homes, which we have two of, one in Bentonville and one in Springdale.
Okay. Wow. That's you've got a lot going on with that.
Yes,
We do.
yes.
That's a
sure.
huge coverage area.
Yeah. Now, if somebody, of course, during hospice time, very hard time for families, when do families know when it is time to call in hospice care?
Yeah, that's a great question. You know, so often we hear at Circle of Life, you know, we wish we'd known about you sooner. We wish we would have come on hospice sooner, because I think there's a big misconception out there that hospice is really just for the final days of life, when really it's intended to be for approximately the last 6 months of life. And the other piece of it is that we are very focused on life and living and having the best quality of life you can possibly have for as long as you have.
Yeah.
So it's not all about death and dying, it's about having quality of life.
Yeah,
Sure. Now talk about the locations, because you said you serve Washington, Madison, Benton,
And Carroll County.
Carroll counties.
Wow.
Right. Yeah. We have a lot of team members that do a lot of driving.
Yeah.
Caring for folks in their homes, which is where most people want to be when they're on hospice services. But our inpatient facilities are sort of like our hospice hospitals. When people choose to forego curative treatment and focus on quality of care and comfort, a lot of times they don't want to go back to the ER anymore. So the alternative is coming into one of our hospice inpatient units, where we have physicians, nurses, all of the care team like you would have in a hospital, but they don't have to actually go to the hospital to get those symptoms managed.
Sure. Can we talk about cost of hospice care if a family is kind of thinking about it, but they may not know what they're looking at financially?
Yeah, that's one of the things that we really try to get out there is most of the people we care for are Medicare eligible. And if you have Medicare, typically hospice is covered 100% by Medicare, private insurance, Medicaid. And we know we are so fortunate by the generosity of our community to have these gorgeous inpatient facilities. And people hear about the great care in their homes that Circle of Life provides, and they think that it's going to be expensive. But really with Medicare and Medicaid, it really is zero out of pocket typically.
Wow, I had no
Wow,
idea.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Very
That's a
good
great
information
tip.
to
Yeah.
know.
Right, and that includes all of the care team, the physicians, the nurses, the aides, the chaplains, social workers, any medications that are included, and any medical equipment and supplies as well.
Wow.
Great.
Can you tell us quickly about if someone wants to maybe check out the facilities, how can they do that?
Absolutely. They could stop by anytime. They can give us a call at our main number and just stop by and take a tour. They're beautiful facilities, very home-like and warm and inviting. So we welcome anyone to come by that'd like to check them out.
Yeah.
Catherine, thank you so much. Thank you for the work that you and Circle of Life are
Absolutely.
doing in our community for our families.
Thank you.
Yes, we appreciate you.
All right.